didn't expect to hate it as much as I did.
Wow, okay. This is a 2018 Mazda CX-5 Touring all-wheel drive crossover. What is it doing on my channel? Well, I hear it's fantastic to drive, and I'll find out soon, but let's start with some basics. It has 187 horsepower. It's a 2.5-liter Skyactiv 4-cylinder with 6-speed automatic transmission and G-vectoring control, averaging about 30 miles per gallon. It rides on 19-inch alloy wheels, plenty of amenities, including a 7-inch screen showing MazdaConnect with Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. By the way, I love this red metallic paint, it's pretty sweet. Plenty of safety tech, including blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, lane departure warning, and lane keep assist with smart brake support. Now, for 2019, you get the Grand Touring Reserve and Signature trims that adds the sweet turbocharged engine generating up to 250 horsepower. Now, that's more of my liking, but at the end of the day, either way, you get a great vehicle crossover here. Whichever you choose, it's good looking, fun to drive, so I hear. But if cargo space is the priority, I think you might want to consider the Honda CR-V and Toyota RAV4. They might be a little bigger. Anyway, enough of me rambling. Let's hear what the owner, Jocelyn, thinks about her 2018 CX-5. Okay guys, welcome to Red SS. I'm not in the Red SS today. I have Jocelyn. She has a 2018 Mazda CX-5, and we're going to learn a little bit more about it as we go for a quick drive. So let's roll.
Let's go.
So what cars did you have before this?
I had a 2006 Honda Civic.
Okay.
It was ancient.
Ancient. Well, yeah, 2006, that's pretty old.
So I was a little hesitant to drive a Mazda SUV, and I knew I was getting an SUV. I wanted something bigger. Grew up in Chicago. The roads around here don't get cleared as much in the winter, so I wanted something with four-wheel drive, and the Civic wasn't going to cut it. So we went out test driving, and I tested...
What cars did you test?
The Toyota RAV4, also 2018.
Okay.
It drove very comparably to the Mazda, I'd say.
Okay.
Very quiet interior. A lot of the things that I was looking for here. And then I also drove the Acura RDX, and I hated it.
You mentioned interior sound. You wanted a quiet interior, or?
I wanted a very quiet car.
Okay. And of the three, this seemed to fit the bill?
This fit the bill.
What was it about was it RDX, the Acura RDX?
Yeah.
What did you not like about that? Was it noisy, or the driving? Or
So it drove okay. It was
tech.
It had nothing. Its base package basically came with a backup camera, and that was about it. No lane assist, no driver features. It offered nothing, and at a price point that was a little over 10 grand higher than this for every single thing that I wanted. Yeah, I just couldn't see myself driving it. And then we went back to Toyota. The Mazda actually drives quieter than the Toyota.
That was the RAV4?
The RAV4.
Checking out?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think cargo space, I mean, we lined up specs side by side, and I want to say maybe the RAV4 was 2 inches higher than this or something. I mean, it was minuscule. The other thing about the Toyota, I mean, everything that it came with, maybe it was just the dealer that we were at, but you weren't gonna, there wasn't many options. It was, you get this black car and that's about it. I wanted choices. I wanted the interior color, the exterior color. Toyota and Mazda, I think, handled very similarly.
Okay.
In terms of steering wheel response, brake response. I work downtown, so I was looking for something that could cut tight corners and a parking garage all the time.
Yeah.
Both cars handle that pretty well. I think Mazda's a much smoother ride, just in general. The biggest thing for me was safety. I mean, CarPlay is great, but I didn't have CarPlay, and that's definitely not why I bought the car.
Right.
But things like lane assist, blind spot monitoring, I mean, it was a lot of stuff that just I didn't have in my previous car, and driving a bigger vehicle now, I mean, the Civic is pretty small compared to this thing. I don't feel like I have a corner in this car that I can't see. And the backup camera is super wide angle, so even when I can't see something, the car picks it up, and it'll let me know that, hey, pedestrian, other car, or something. And again, I park in a garage all the time, so it's nice to see what's around you.
So you like the safety tech, you like the CarPlay.
I do.
You like the driving characteristic, you like the interior, you like the quiet ride, it handles well.
Mm-hmm.
What do you not like about it? If you can nitpick.
The windshield defrost takes a little.
Windshield defrost takes a while?
That's my one
That will
complaint.
be annoying. I can see that.
Yeah. So in the wintertime, I mean, I park outside. I don't have a garage at home.
Right.
When you get in the car in the morning and you just want to go, and you're sitting there and it takes like 2 or 3 minutes, and that's it. I mean,
else do you not like? Anything else?
I really think that's it.
Really? Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Not bad.
There's not much.
Just one thing.
I get the same gas mileage as I did in my Civic. I fill up the same number of times.
Nice. Feel. So pretty good fuel economy.
Mm-hmm.
So let's find a parking lot so I can drive this thing.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm in the driver's seat of Jocelyn's CX5. Let's see how this feels. So yeah, this ride's nice and smooth. It tracks really well, meaning, you know, the steering feels really good. This steering is tight, meaning it feels very responsive, because I've driven other small crossover SUV style vehicles and they feel a little gummy.
So that's kind of how I feel about the CRV. So
Yeah,
my
that's the
parents
one
have my parents have a Pilot and a CRV, and I feel like you got to turn the wheel about a quarter turn before the car does anything.
All right, now I'm trying to remind myself it's not a V8. So because I'm like, oh, come on, let's go.
It's good for tight corners.
Oh yes.
Parking in DC, parking in Silver Spring.
That I can see right away. Man, I love these seats. Tell you right now though, I wish it had more power, but that's not what this is aimed at. So what's your dream car, Jocelyn, if you have one?
Oh my gosh, a dream car.
Yeah.
Let's say Maserati.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so disappointed. No, tell me why.
Pure aesthetics.
Okay.
It would have to
They're
be a
beautiful.
sport. It's not a Ghibli. It needs to be a two-door.
Thank you, not the Ghibli.
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
It is not going to be a car seat car. It's
Okay,
going to
cool.
be a retirement car.
Yeah, I'm definitely a fan of this, the way it drives. I like your choice, Jocelyn.
Thanks.
Well done. Well done. Thanks so much for letting me test drive this car.
Of course, anytime.
I loved it. So guys, let me know your comments. Let me know what you think of this, if you have one, or what you're cross-shopping. This is definitely a fun car to drive. Have you been in a sports car of any kind? Oops.
A Mustang?
Mustang? Okay. Was it a V8?
Couldn't tell you.
Okay.
It was a coworker's car.
Okay.
I took it for a spin.
Oh, like to go for a test drive? Or
No,
go
just
an errand of some kind?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I've been in a Ghibli.
A little louder.
A little.
It's loud. Where you break it, you bought it.
What's that?
Nothing. Hey, speaking of Maseratis.
Go up there. Yeah.
Two-door. Oh yeah, that's 392.
Isn't it so silly that the steering wheel is like harder to turn?
Yeah, you are in performance mode, and it is on purpose. It's tuned on purpose to be stiffer for more aggressive steering. Yeah, we have the head-up display.
Yeah.
I'm going to put you in sport, and it will be a little easier to steer. You might notice it. Actually, you should.
Oh yeah. Major difference.
So it's less aggressive. It's more kind of a happy medium between comfort and performance. You want to gun it a little bit?
Say if we're driving like 80, it doesn't feel like you're driving 80.
Yeah. Any thoughts?
It's fun to drive.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd want a bigger stretch of open road.
For a crossover, the Mazda CX-5 is surprisingly fun to drive. Feels solid, well put together, and overall quite premium. I really enjoyed it. I'd probably buy one if I was in the market for a crossover. I hope you found this video helpful. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And maybe next time Jocelyn and I hang out, we can get back in the SS and find that open stretch of highway. Thanks for watching. Take care.